allowing barely over 1 goal per game. She has 4 shutouts in her 9 starts in Division I. And for the Bobcats on defense, Kendall Cooper starting with the first-year standout Michaela Watson, Maddie Samiskevich centering Bryn Pryor and Kaylin LaMarche. And for Brian Vines, his RPI engineers with Andrea Chernkova and Taryn Rathwell on the blue line. Natalie Tuchinski, who had the game winner in overtime against Colgate last Saturday, centering Morgan Skoda and Ellie Kaiser. And we are underway. RPI with the black, white, and red trim. Skating from left to right in the first period. The Bobcats are in white with blue and gold trim as Chernkova, who is probably the most talented player on this RPI roster.
Again, the women's team here, the women's schedule, final weekend of conference play here before the playoffs.
Even with losing last Friday, the Bobcats came into that Saturday game as there's a chance in front and Donahue scores! Just a minute 20 in, Jenna Donahue, the South Salem, New York native, and the Bobcats get a quick 1-0 lead.
Slipped in behind the defense to the point where she had some time to tee it up. She did not rush it here. She found herself all alone in front. We'll see it on the replay here. We're going to go down low here in just a moment. There she is down low. Nobody picked her up. And the shot off the heel of the blade makes it 1-0 Quinnipiac.
Well, it was pushed back to the line. The point shot had come through. Donahue won that faceoff. So a nice early goal for the Bobcats. And now she'll start ahead with it. Gives over back to the defender, Watson. Facing the net, looking for a seam. Gets it to Cooper, pushing it in. It's still loose in front. Donahue tries to chase it down, and she scores! Jenna Donahue at the top of the crease gets her second goal in the opening period. And the Cats, with 10:38 remaining in the first, lead 2-0.
Bobcats did not quit on this one, hammering away second, third, fourth effort. You'll see it right here. Plenty of puck out there to go after, and they ram it home for the 2-0 lead at 9:22. Once again, great effort there, still on the puck, and no doubt.
Stockdale got to it first. Cycled back to Maya Labad. Looking in front, pass is broken up. Donahue with the 2 goals for the Bobcats. Out to the line, snapped ahead, Cooper scores! That one deflected off a stick in front, might have hit Sophie Jones of RPI, or it might have hit Jarvis's stick, and it did get Emerson Jarvis. It's now a 3-0 Cats lead.
Yeah, let's watch this again as we re-rack it for you. You know, it's a goal like this, sometimes you can't blame the goaltender, and we'll see it from just about the goaltender's angle right there. Yeah, real funky kind of tip right there. We'll get it back from the high angle here. And yeah, kind of a knuckleball that snuck past her high on the left side. So 3-0 Bobcat.
Fanned on. The gap closed by Maya Labad. Labad continuing with it, getting some help along with Pryor. Morgan Skoda for the Engineers helps out, and it gets back to Chernkova with 6:45 left in the middle period. No one has scored here in the second. And the Bobcats a 3-0 lead, and what a move by Skoda to the net, and she scores!
Wow.
A fantastic move by Morgan Skoda. Highlight reel worthy, and the Engineers are on the board.
Great move, not all that much speed, but she just kept going straight on, point A to point B. Little toe drag there, and it just trickled through the 5-hole.
You get a better look here. Watch the dangle. Look at that. Goes right around Senek. That's a fantastic play. Morgan Skoda, good two-way player for this RPI team. 3 or 4.
I'm too aggressive? Is that what you're saying?
You're very much a riverboat.
That's
Rand
it.
Pecknold
Yeah, I was
from the men's program, and now a breakaway opportunity. Here comes Pryor. Pryor on her way to the net. Pryor back, and she scores! Bryn Pryor goes coast to coast, and the Cats lead once again by 3.
Like I said, Phil Jubileo, coast to coast, got some room to move, took it up through center, and it was her one-on-one against Reese Keating, and she goes to the backhander for the goal, takes a lot of pressure now off the Bobcats. Forehand, backhand, you can't execute it any better there. 4-1 Quinnipiac.
5th goal of the season for the Florida native, Bryn Pryor. Just a pretty goal to go over the right leg pad of Reese Keating. Quinnipiac back on top by 3. Now you might have to think about 8 or 9 minutes if you're going to pull the goalie.
Should I tell Ray?
Oh, Pryor scores again! Just seconds after her first. It's now a 5-1 Cats lead.
Pretty much all alone. Down low, open side of the net. Breakdown defensively there. And like you said, Phil, it's a 5 spot now, and this one may be elementary from now on. There's the stop. A little nonchalant play there by Reese Keating. The steal in front, defensive confusion, and it's 5-1.
Played off the wall briefly by Senek. Pryor has it back, looking for the hat trick is saved. LaMarche tried to find the corner, fine-tuned it inches too wide. LaMarche has it again. Looks to go around Chiaffi. Still in the corner with it is LaMarche. Quick shot, they score! Bryn Pryor, a natural hat trick. It's now 6-1 Cats with 8:16 to play.
Well, they made a statement here in this third period. We were wondering what was going to happen at the end of 20. Could we see a tie game? Could we see a 1-goal game? And Quinnipiac said, no, sir, no, ma'am. And there you have a 6-1 lead. And you know, Phil Jubileo, I was just sitting here thinking what we were just watching here in the last couple of minutes
was a wild game in a different regard because AIC came back in the third and briefly had a lead as LaMarche, she scores! Oh my goodness, the floodgates have opened after she set up Pryor for the last two. A great pass at the top of the crease, and the Sudbury, Ontario native bangs it home, and the extra point is good.
You know, I'd love to find out down the road what, if anything, was said maybe by Cassie Turner and the staff, or if the team here just said, all right, this is enough, we're going to.
With 5 seconds left to go, puck in the corner, Baudouin clear to the line, Watson held it in there, and that'll do it. The horn sounds, and the Bobcats in dominant fashion as Watson gets knocked down by Nina Kristoff at the end of this game. What was that all about?
Yeah, there was a Kristoff got into a little bump previous to that. She laid a little bit of a cross check on one of the RPI.